Alright, good thing to know. Huh? This experience contains flashing lights, fast imagery, and is heavily reliant on sound. Hey there, and welcome to the Remnants of Tubbyland by Avocado Dreams over on Itch.io. There's an old building on the outskirts of town, the old daycare that everyone talks about. You know the stories, you've heard the rumors, they're very dear to you. Yet despite the known risks, you can't shake the feeling that something is calling for you. The building is being demolished soon, and they need someone to watch over the place to make sure the valuables aren't damaged. This is your chance, your one opportunity. Find what awaits you inside, but don't let the shadows of this once colorful building consume you. Do you have what it takes to survive the Remnants of Tubbyland? Now, what is the Remnants of Tubbyland? According to the developer, this is a small reimagining / retake of Five Nights at Tubbyland by Clicky Code. It is also heavily inspired by Radiant's team's Treasure Island Abandoned Enigma. Now, if you haven't heard of Avocado Dreams before, they're the same developers that were behind Graveyard Shift at Freddy's, which I really liked. In general, the aesthetic of that game is probably one of its biggest draws, I would say. Gameplay-wise is also very interesting, so I'm curious to see how the Remnants of Tubbyland will hold up, I suppose. So, with that said, let's just hop straight in. Here are the credits before I forget. And yeah. Night Guard wanted. I don't know why I thought I said that wrong. Old daycare soon to be demolished is looking for a nighttime security guard. Apply quickly and receive a $100 care package. Previous experience not required. Work starts immediately upon hire. So I get a $100 care package, but what's my pay looking like? Imagine, yeah, that's all you're getting. $100. Oh god. Okay. That thing looks grotesque. Click on these to use them. Oh.
Yeah. Hello. This is Paul. We spoke on the phone earlier. Just here to give you a couple of notes on the do's and don'ts here whilst you get settled.
Okay.
I know the place is a bit messy and the setup isn't luxurious at the moment.
That's one way of putting it.
You really need security behind that desk. It's a genuine miracle no one has broken in yet, especially considering we put up floodlights, gates, and fencing, everything you saw when you got here. But enough about that, and let's get into what's going to be keeping you up. To put it bluntly, you are not alone. Yep, you're sitting next to those old tubby beds, the same ones they used back in the day. Weirdly, they still work. Though something about their pathing is that they're not really allowed in the room we set you up in. So
oh, really?
If they enter your room, they could knock stuff over and probably damage themselves more than they already have.
Yeah.
So tonight
like
you'll
this
have
one.
2 on your hands. If Dipsy, which is the green one,
Yeah.
wanders in your office, they just put on the sun mask and put on your desk. Some of them still have that old facial recognition, which I'm pretty sure was used. So if they scanned the person, or i.e. you, they could see you were just an employee. Pretty nifty, I'd say. They're pretty much harmless unless... well, never mind that. Just make sure you're hasty about getting that mask on. Always a good thing to check his position and be ready whenever. Last thing is the old voice trumpet. It's somewhere around and I cannot remember where we last put it actually, but if you see it, there is a pop-up in one of the cameras that you'll have to find. Just click it and it'll reset. It's a bit finicky, so you'll have to find which camera it is in. Alright, that's everything. I'll make sure to call you and see how everything goes. Just give you updates and whatnot. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, so this is literally how we used what we used to control cameras. Okay. Staff only. I'm here. This is the door in front of me. Camera 7. It's the only thing that connects here. So camera 7 is really what I'm looking for. Clock updates by the minute. They said a pop-up. They said something like what, a voice trumpet? I wasn't quite too sure what they said. But if I hear it, I'm gonna have to look for a pop-up of sorts. So this thing is gonna be moving. I think that's Is Tinky, is it? Yeah, Tinky Winky. Because Lala is yellow, Poe is red. Okay, yeah. So I guess for now, we'll just keep an eye out. Cameras 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so there's Dipsy. So they're gonna make their way to cameras 4, then 5, and 7. By the looks of it. Unless they take some sort of detour. Having that light just flicker, I'm just gonna know it's gonna stand in that spot. I'm not sure where it might have went though. It kind of just disappeared. There's also this like vent icon. Or not vent. It look. Well, I mean, is that supposed to be a vent? Or is that stairs? Actually, no, wait, no, that's stairs. Okay, never mind. So we have stairs. I thought I heard something. Okay, never mind. Ah, there you are. Okay, so camera 4. Now either camera 5 or camera 6. I think they might have made... They might have went directly. They could also skip camera 5 because there's this doorway that connects 4 and 7. Oh, wait, but I can see they're right there. And they kind of like move slowly through the cameras, it looks like. It's not always just like leaving the camera because it was just covering that doorway. So it's going to take the small route. Now the thing is, do I put on the mask? Okay, never mind. Didn't stand under the light. Now, do I... Oh, is that what... Wait. Okay, put on the mask? I don't know if now I put on the mask. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait and see if it enters. I know it's already outside. At least now I know what they mean by the voice trumpet. It means literally in this office. When it pops up in here, go on cameras looking for it. But I'm not going to go back on camera until that thing opens the door. Oh my days. Oh, the way it stretches too. You saw it's his jaw just like unhinged. Okay. Oh, and it starts off in camera 2. Okay. Yeah, at least now I know not to, you know, I don't have to put on too early, but that can get a bit worrying, or that can easily startle me if I'm not careful, to be honest. So, we'll be a little bit careful. I didn't pay attention to whether there was a sound cue for that little thing, that voice trumpet they called it. I didn't pay much attention to that. Oh, and this thing is moving quick. Already at the doorway. See, when they first said that they weren't allowed in the room, I was thinking, because they mentioned pathing. So I thought they were about to say, like, yeah, you know, they technically should not be allowed to path in here, right? Like, this should not be like, when the Tubbybots are, like, you know, trying to figure out where to go with their programming and all that, this area should not be on, like, their map. Similar to how, technically speaking, in FNAF, the safe room, right, is always invisible to animatronics, so technically they shouldn't be able to path their way in there. Oh my god, there it is. So I guess that's what I mean. Speaking of which, I've been recently trying to look into the FNAF timeline again. I think that there was one interpretation, it was like, this is like old news, about 8 months ago, I think, by FNAF, John FNAF, I think, right? And I got to a point in the video, I guess, I don't know, I'm just talking about it, where they said that because, actually wait, it's 6 AM, I'll continue talking about it afterwards. It was a point about, it has to do with who possesses the toy animatronics. That's why, like, I was like, I don't know, it was a part that had me really confused. I guess, real quick tangent, because I think that video, it says, they said that as the haunted, because, you know, at the time of FNAF 2, right, the withered animatronics were already possessed with the kids, right, from the 1985 murders, and the metal from those endoskeletons, those haunted endoskeletons, were then used for the toy animatronics, so the toy animatronics were now possessed. And so now in my head, when I heard that, I was like, wait, so... Because that was something I always wondered. Because, I mean, again, I'm not super into the FNAF lore, to be honest. I fell off it a long time ago. I tried catching up to some extent after Security Breach and Secret of the Mimic, along with the Pizzaplex books, but it's just so much. And then, so I was like wondering for the longest time, like who possesses the FNAF 2 animatronics, but according to FNAF's interpretation, based off like what happens in FNAF 2 with the metal of the haunted endoskeletons and whatnot, it sounds like they're saying that the 1985 kids possess both the withered animatronics and the toy animatronics, which is such a weird concept. I just wanted to mention that because I was talking about all this. I don't know how I fell into this tangent, but yeah. Listen. Speaking of which, actually wait, we'll wait for the call. Also, this button wasn't here before.
Hey up, back again. I've been surprised really, but anyway. I won't talk as long with these calls. Week's getting busy and better. Won't be long until you're occupied anyway.
Yeah.
So with what's new, you'll have a new friend tonight, Poe, which is the red one that'll be joining your roster.
Okay.
Don't worry, she's not nearly as bad. Adoring face that only a mother could love. Anyway, she has a set pathing all around the building, unlike the others.
Okay.
I think it was for her giving custard to the customers so she could pick up and drop off bowls. She's pretty easy to spot on the cameras. If you listen, you'll hear music. But if that music stops, then she's probably coming to your room. Simple solution. See that big red button?
Yeah.
We yanked it from the music controllers, so if it starts playing, just press it and she'll carry on with her original path. So make sure you keep watch of her.
Okay.
Oh, one other thing that was mentioned to me that I should let you know. By now you've most likely seen the voice trumpet and wondered what exactly it does when it stands. Well, I did some digging and found out they would play a specific tune for the show called The Great Tubby Rush, or something like that. The audio output is completely knackered, but the programming still works. Basically, it makes the characters faster. But the only issue is that once they get to a speed, they're essentially stuck in it. So, yeah, not great. Just keep an eye out for it. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, wait, sorry.
Another thing?
I almost forgot. Now, one thing about Poe. If the music is still playing, do not press the button.
I figured.
No fannying around with it, alright? I trust that you won't. That's all. I know it's a mouthful, but I'm sure you can handle it.
Yep.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Okay, so that's... Okay, let me find Poe first. Right. Well, let me get to my tangent before I have to lock in. Someone commented about whether I was going to make a story breakdown for Secret of the Mimic. I guess just in case, you know, that ever comes up again. I don't think I'm ever going to try doing anything story breakdown related with Secret of the Mimic or anything FNAF official, just because I would need to be confident in what is going on with the FNAF story enough for me to even want to make a video like that. And Secret of the Mimic, with its introduction of like the Mimic V2 and all that, it's just, and after Security Breach, it's like, it's so much to an extent. Honestly, for now I'm good. I'm gonna let more talented and people with way more time on their hands investigate all the little things about FNAF that I just couldn't imagine doing. I don't know. Also, as for this puppet thing, not puppet, this voice trumpet, so that means if it activates, it's pretty much just gonna put everyone into a frenzy immediately. I guess that's nice. As for Poe, this should be really easy, because I just have to follow the cameras. So like camera 4, if they go from camera 4 to camera 3 or 5 or 6, and they're playing music there, then I know that's fine. You know what I mean? I guess the point is if I don't hear music in any of the connecting cameras, then I know get the hell out of there. Oh, it stopped playing music. I am playing games here. Hold on. Wait for it. Okay. Where is... Okay, camera 4. So they went to camera 5 and now go back to camera 4. Okay. So even when the music... Oh, come on. So even when the music stops, they're still on camera. So as long as I can keep track on as to where they are on camera, I'll be fine. Yeah, okay, yeah, this not too bad. I just gotta keep track of these two. Eventually, I know they're gonna activate Tinky Winky. And then afterwards, it'll be Lala. Okay, that's actually really quick. Where the hell? Oh, I just realized I was put into that machine. Why is that machine looks so familiar? I don't know why. I have watched the Teletubbies before. For some reason, that machine looks so oddly familiar. I'm like, I don't want to know, man. I don't want to know. But yeah, I guess I figure I might as well cover that bit about Secret of the Mimic and just official FNAF in general. I don't think I'm at a point where I am confident in doing a story breakdown on that, because generally speaking, I try doing these like every month, like at least one. Usually, like I'm trying to go for 2. Something like even FNAF Secret of the Mimic alone, I feel like would take me months, just because of the sheer burnout I would experience from it. Alright, good thing to know. Huh? Did I... Expired? What the... Did I not put on the... I put on the mask. What? Did I, like, right-click subconsciously or something? Alright, it left camera 7. Okay, what the... I know I didn't click anything that time. I guess I can't be caught on camera when they enter the room. Like, if they enter... Oh my god, hold on. So... If Dipsy enters a room and forces my camera down, then I'm dead, it seems. Oh my god, the timing. So Poe really tried that, trying to skip between cameras 4 and 7. I almost got worried for a second there. Oh, look, it's both of them. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm always just gonna put the mask on ahead of time now. Just so I can prepare ahead of time for this. It's easier. Trying to wait out completely, it's gonna stress me out a little bit just because I want to make sure I hear Poe for as long as possible. Okay, well that is really unfortunate. I don't know. Damn, I was so close too. The thing is, I've tried waiting for them to force the camera down, but I keep dying. If I just, oh my god. Had I just like in that scenario, if I just waited a little bit longer, I would have been able to deal with Poe. Alright, hold on, let's see. I'm gonna try and see how much time I can use here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so maybe like around 5 seconds you have. You have around 5 seconds to deal with what's it called? With Dipsy. That's the thing, you gotta be careful with talking because it's so easy for that to just blend in with the music, with the fan. It's so easy for that to blend in. Oh, Dipsy's actually gonna try and go for it. They're not gonna make it, but still. Because they just made it to camera 4. It's 5:30. I don't think they're gonna make it. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total camera transitions to go for. That's 1. And yeah, there you go. Okay. Finally got through night 2. Jesus. That took me like, what, 5, 6 tries?
Yeah, hi. I'm going to cut straight to the point with this call.
Okay.
Right now I'm assuming you're having a face-off with your new friend.
I guess.
Tinky Winky. We've tried to move into a different room for days now, but for some reason, he comes right back to your room like a moth to a flame.
That's not nice.
But don't fret, he's very easy.
Really?
Same thing you do with Dipsy. He may want to get a bit of a better look at you. Since he's missing his legs, it might take him a while. But if he gets close, pop that sun mask on and you'll be A-okay.
Okay.
I will try and figure out why and do some looking around. Work here is slowing down since demolition got delayed for the next couple of days.
Of course.
Alright, that should be it for tonight. I'll chat with you tomorrow.
Okay, so now I gotta worry about them making their moves. So I guess they're just gonna move from that position, get closer. Is it gonna be in like stages? Hopefully it doesn't matter that I'm on camera because because with Dipsy you have to kind of be off camera. I assumed that it was fine because literally before I was just putting on the mask as they entered, but clearly that isn't good enough if they lower the camera, so I'm not sure if the same will happen with Tinky Winky. Okay, get ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, at least I know how you work. You're literally, so it is in phases. Okay. I mean, honestly, I don't know how I feel about you just staring at me like that. I'm just gonna have to try my best to just ignore it. Oh god. Is that too close? I guess not. Okay, great. So it's more than that then. Ugh. It's so disturbing. It's like, it's so unsettling. I don't know, just, it's a bit disturbing, but it's mainly unsettling. Just seeing it just, I don't even know how to describe it. Oh, hell no. Surely that has to be it now. No shot. Oh, they're both there. Please tell me it's almost time. One, two, 3, 4. Hell, this thing's closer than Dipsy was. Oh my god. Oh my day. What the hell? That's disgusting. Okay, it can lower your camera and you'll be fine. Okay, so it's more of a reaction thing. That's fine. Honestly, I'll take that. Jesus Christ. I couldn't find it. I legit couldn't find it among the cameras. Okay, I did good. Okay. That's the thing. If you can't find it around those cameras, just press the button. Just do it. Honestly, you might as well. At least now that also means that I don't have to bother looking for Tinky Winky at all. I just have to like not get too startled by them, but besides that, I can kind of just ignore them and I'll just deal with the mask. Like I'll eventually be able to tell, like, you know, how the phases are going, because I'm gonna have to take off the cameras pretty frequently, but you know. That hell better not stop playing music. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? 4:30? Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna show up again. Yeah, Dipsy will definitely show up one more time. Alright, Tinky Winky's done. Close one, again. So from my understanding, it literally will leave, once it stops playing music, it goes straight to camera 7. That's why when it's in something like camera 4, it's super dangerous because it can leave immediately. So at least I kind of get that now. You kind of want it, for example, to stop playing music in camera 6. Because that's like the furthest path it has. Because once it gets from camera 3 to camera 4, it doesn't really leave. You know? So that's why at that point you really want to be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't really have to do anything else. I just have to watch you. Oh, look how Tinky Winky's trying to get faster and faster. Literally at the very end. Okay. Nice try. But we made it. Alright, so honestly, I'm gonna keep going till I get another death. Once I hit another death, then we'll finish it there. Because I think I mean, I think I can still keep going. We haven't seen Lala yet, so I'm curious to see what they're gonna be able to do. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy.
Hiya, it's Paul again.
Hey, Paul.
Things are getting a bit weirder over here.
Really?
Look, I know you just work nights, but aren't you seeing a pattern here? Every night a new bot gets activated.
Yeah.
Not accusing you.
That's not my. They're after me.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Sorry, anyway. well, only one left to explain is Lala. She's the yellow one that's missing her face almost entirely.
Okay.
She has a set path from camera 1 to your office.
Okay.
We recently retrofitted your cameras to work as, well, actual cameras. There should be an icon near the layout. Simply enough just to flash her to get her to move back a camera. Keep doing it until she's back in her starting room. She should shut down automatically at that point.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, found out why exactly Tinky is in your room. You see, you're actually set up in Tinky's old room. Was called Tinky's Room of Stories, and according to this booklet I'm holding, it has appearances from, surprise, surprise, Lala. Probably why she's been adamant about reaching your room.
Yeah.
That should be all. But yeah, things are getting a little strange, so if you see anything, just, yeah, good night.
If you see anything, just, yeah, thank you. Okay, so Lala starts in camera 1, and we'll head backwards. What's interesting is that I can flash her from camera 2. I can't flash her into camera 1, obviously. Or I can't flash her from camera 1. All ready, guys? That is an absolute monstrosity. What the hell? I don't think I've ever seen anything so grotesque. Oh my god, you're so much more active. Wait. Oh, camera 5. When? So I'm guessing when that noise happened, that's... So they don't move slowly through the cameras. I think maybe they do like a bit of a rush, maybe? And that's when I'm supposed to use a flashlight, send them all the way back. Okay. Well, we'll know that for next time. Not gonna lie, Night 2 definitely gave me a bit of trouble. But besides that, gameplay-wise, it isn't too crazy, right? It's a lot of managing Poe specifically, while just kind of keeping an eye on Dipsy, and Tinky Winky is kind of like in the background. And of course, you avoid the vocal trumpet so that it doesn't just pretty much put everyone else into a frenzy. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment, let me know what you enjoyed from the video and what you want to see from me. If you haven't seen my latest story breakdown on Crafty's Playzone re-uploaded the expansion, it'll be in the description below, as well as a playlist of all my other story breakdowns. That playlist even has a story breakdown on Tubbyland Time for Teletubbies if you're interested. But with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.